Are you ready to relive the magic of the 90s? Get ready to groove to an all-new boy band experience. You'll fall in love with these covers of all your favorite 90s hits.
We're playing games with my heart. Tell me why.
Your entire family will enjoy being forced to listen to these hopeful heartthrobs serenade you with sweet, sweet melodies. Don't miss out on the ultimate 90s experience. Call to order your CD today before it's too late and the last copy says...
Yeah, that definitely... I feel like we just need a moment to soak that in, you know. I mean, those of you who were there, you were there, and it's just great to be brought back there. If you haven't met me, my name's Zach. I'm one of the pastors on staff. I'm sadly not part of the boy band, at least yet, but I am so thankful they still allow me to be a pastor here. And we are in our last message on our series, Sophia and the Harlot, where we're looking at the book of Proverbs, and more specifically at wisdom, how to live a life of wisdom. And we've defined wisdom as the competence regarding the realities and complexities of life. But before I get into wisdom, I just want to start with a truth, and just a fact, and that is I had the privilege and the honors of living that. I grew up during the best decade of music history ever, the 1990s. This was the decade of pop. This was the decade of boy bands, and I think when historians look back at this time, they will see it as the decade of the heart. Let's look at some rich lyrics from NSYNC, one of the boy bands back then. They once said, "It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we're apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you." I saw some of you dancing. I like it. So to them, the heart, they saw the heart as the emotional center of the person. That's where the emotions reside. This was before Justin brought anything back. So at this point, he was just, his heart was torn up due to love, and because of that, he couldn't see clearly. That said, rival boy band Backstreet Boys had a little bit more nuanced understanding of the heart, at least in one song, "Shape of My Heart." They said, "Looking back on the things I've done, I was trying to be someone. I played my part. I kept you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart." See, to them, they were saying the heart was the place of the most authentic, most real self that they had. That's where you could see who they truly are. That if you could just look past the facade, you would be able to see their true beauty. And the truth is, these songs now, they're a bit laughable, maybe good for karaoke. I'm surprised when I hear them in the grocery store. I'm like, wow, I am getting older. But the truth is that, these albums found their way into the homes of millions. Backstreet Boys alone sold over 100 million albums. How? There's a few reasons. One, they definitely all had talent, right? Two, people thought they were cool. No one even in the Hope Boy band had my haircut, right? They just looked cool. But one thing that they really were successful at was validating people's infatuations. Being infatuated is a normal part of life, but it becomes unhealthy when you can no longer understand what is real and what isn't. So when you're singing songs about no one's had the love that I had, that if only they truly saw who I was, then of course we'd be together, they were just validating people's emotions. They got more and more dug in and more blind to reality. As we get older, our infatuations or our obsessions change a little bit. They mature. Things that captivate our hearts and minds, that drive us, motivate us, and bring us to unhealthy places in life. Be it work, money, power, influence, fame, shopping, politics, more passport stamps on your passport. Things can captivate our heart and bring us to unhealthy places. And just like my friend, good luck trying to confront someone who has unhealthy infatuation or obsession in their life. Surprise to any of us, we all know that a heart unchecked is a recipe for disaster, but man, is it hard to see in real time. The emotional connection is so strong. And that's why we need more than just knowledge about this. We need wisdom to know about what is truly going on in our hearts. Not just on infatuation or obsession, but how to cultivate healthy hearts so we can see clearly in life. Do that. In fact, the proverb says this is the most important thing a person can do. And we see this in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. And this is what Solomon, the author of the majority of the Proverbs, said. He said, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out that last clip. My name is James and I serve as the Digital Media Director at Hope Church. If you're interested in exploring more about this topic, just click the link down in the description. But we also wanted to take some time to personally invite you to come join us for our next live stream that's going to happen right here on YouTube starting at 8:25 a.m. Central. You'll be welcomed by our on-air host who will guide you through that day's experience. We have chat hosts ready to answer any questions that you might have, and we would just love for you to come be a part of our growing online community. But the real highlight is that we get a chance to meet you. So if you're interested in joining us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notified when we go live this Sunday. I cannot wait to hang out with you, and we'll see you there.